Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. No. Once I do this, I can't go back. I'm sure y'all already know what the situation is, and yes, the damage is already done. I have my reasons. For one is spiritual, and the other one is a little more regular, I guess. I'm gonna talk about that at the end of the video, but I just want to give y'all a quick backstory on my journey with Locs. So to be specific, I definitely had high top Locs. I got trapped in the high top, you know what I'm saying? When Odell Beckham was really running the game at the New York Giants, as a Giants fan, had me in a chokehold. To start my high top for like this last iteration was October 2019. And I let it grow out like curly high top vibes. I never had too many opportunities when it came to hairstyles, just because one, I didn't know what to do, and two, until I was like 11, you know what I'm saying, I had the typical like, you know, straight to the dome, feel me? But yeah, so I kind of always wanted locks. You know, I grew up liking the style of it before it was a, you know what I'm saying, a trend. My parents, specifically my mom, was very against it. My mom is from Jamaica, so as much as you would think like, oh yeah, she'd be down if you got locks, but like you gotta also understand, like in the 70s, 80s, locks was not seen as some cool, earthy, you know what I'm saying, vibe. Like it was seen as like, you smoke weed and you probably are armed with some shit, you know what I'm saying? So it just wasn't the same as it is now, which is fine. It's cool, I understand it now. At the time I was kind of upset about it. But so my first semester on campus was 2021. I had my curly high top growth and I twisted it. I had my friend Naya do it. Shout out to Naya. I know if you've seen this, you're probably gonna be a little sad, but it had to happen. It's gone through different arcs of lengths and textures and styles, and you know, I loved every second of it. Like I said, I'm gonna talk about why I decided to cut them later in the video if y'all wanna stay for that. But yeah, let me get to it, I guess. Part of me don't wanna do this, bro. We have come a long way. It's the last time y'all gonna see me with a full head or a high top. I have a barbershop appointment at 8 a.m. tomorrow, so I'm gonna cut these myself. Leave as much length as possible. Probably cut it to like right there. And let my barber clean me up. Pause. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh, fuck, shit. No. Oh my God. Once I do this, I can't go back. I can't. Oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, now let's just get to it, right? Fuck. Yo, it feels like, oh my God. It feels like I'm just losing ore by the minute. Hold on, let me set, actually, before I go any further, let me set my intentions real quick. Shit, man. Shit. I'm gonna just start going fast. I'm like being a bitch, honestly. Bro, this is a lot of hair. This isn't even all of it. This might be one of my thickest ones, honestly. Look at that. I know where my skinniest one is. Right here. We're gonna get this one next for y'all. For comparison is how crazy this difference was. Like, dang. Life is a blessing, man. Genuinely. If you're alive, if you're seeing this, man, Like, if you're seeing this video right now, man, you are genuinely seeing God. And I'm not saying I'm God, I'm saying God brought you here, and God is omnipresent and everywhere, so therefore, you are seeing God currently. Oh, man. And God is good all the time. Is this me like coping? You're like, what the fuck? Oh my God. Oh my God, I kind of look the same. I can't wait to get rid of this high top though, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was genuinely getting pushed further and further up, I could tell. Like, maybe not by a lot, but like, some of my locks was definitely thinning because of the high top. Look, I know y'all might think I'm crazy for this, but genuinely, I've had the biggest smile on my face after this. I couldn't tell you why. It's just so crazy. Bro, like, I can wear this fitted again. Like, I've had this shit forever. I put prolific on the side. Like, oh my God. I wasn't able to fit it because my locks made it harder to fit. Yo. Hold on, dude.
You know it don't matter what you do, 'cause I'll always be there for you.
So this is me without the locks, bro. This is me, fresh haircut today. Let me know what y'all think. So if you made it to this point in the video, I assume you want to hear about, you know what I'm saying, like the spiritual and the other reasons why I decided to cut my locks. So we're gonna get into that. Can someone tell me how to, wow, bro, smells like me. Can someone tell me the best way to preserve these? Like, thumbnail maybe, I don't know. You know, locks for me, I knew there'd be one of those things where, you know, they're kind of a time capsule in a way. Like, the start of this is literally 2019 and all the way up here is 2025. Like, you know, I've grown a lot on camera, behind the scenes. Like, obviously I've documented a lot of my journey. Like, y'all have, maybe some of y'all may have not even known me before these. Like, the reason I wanted to cut these was, for one, it was a high top. Okay, high tops are cool. I actually really enjoyed being able to do different styles and, you know, just having different looks. You can, it just looks clean when you have a cut. And, you know, locks on top. It's a unique look. What's weird is, like, looking at some of my locks have buildup in it, and it's like, damn, this was definitely my head. I kind of want to wash them. Someone, please, down below, if you know how to, like, store these, because I don't want to get rid of them. I'm not donating these. Like, I'm not going to play with people, you know what I'm saying, potentially having connections to quite literally my DNA and, you know, experiences I've been through these, you know? You want to know how you get a really good drug test? Your hair, you literally can't get rid of weed in your hair. So if you smoke weed and you have long hair, if they ever wanted to get up on your ass for a drug test, they just grab a piece of your hair. So, like, not to say I ever did that, but you know what I'm saying? Now time for the spiritual reasons, because I honestly, so for me, I'm a very spiritual person, meaning I'm constantly in a pursuit of self-improvement, not as a physical being, but as a spirit having a human experience. I'm always trying to connect with the Most High and become the highest version of myself. Like, it's a daily, day-to-day thing, right? Throughout these past few years, I've made miraculous progress in some senses. I've learned a lot, I've experienced a lot, I've practiced a lot of mindfulness practices and praying and manifesting and all types of stuff. But I've also found myself falling into spiritual traps, because I feel like, you know, in this day and age, the internet, social media, and, you know, being a part of social media, wanting to be somebody that, you know, makes a positive impact through social media, it's not a common thing to see. And because I'm trying to be a person on social media, I spent a lot of time on social media, and that has done a lot of negatives. And not even to say that my timeline is necessarily bad. Like, if you were to look at my timeline, like most of the stuff is very like science-based, healthy, cars. And that's basically it, you know? But because the algorithm is truly curated for you, it's easy to spend hours and hours on end. But that's not the point of, you know what I mean, why I cut them. Essentially, there's a part of me in 2019 and to 2025 that I know is special, is gifted, is talented, is smart, is intelligent, is confident, you know, all those things. And there's another part of me that's scared, you know, uncertain, which we all are uncertain, but uncertain and frozen, indecisive. And not to be too critical about myself, because I do see myself as a standout individual for a multitude of reasons that we could talk about another day. But essentially all I'm trying to say is those locks hold a lot of that energy, that negative and positive. I felt it was needed, a reset was needed. The love and friendship that I've cultivated over the past few years, like from the start of these locks, like essentially COVID to now, is like I have a whole new group of people I associate with, like a whole new thing I identify as. It's just insane to think about. And nobody could have told me I would have ended up here. In a way, it feels like I'm starting from scratch. I've been feeling that way for a little bit now. Like, I graduated from college and I just, like, dude, I realized I didn't know shit. Like, I still don't, you know? I think that realization called for a rebirth, you know? I want to go into this next chapter as a new man. I already have, honestly. And you know what it also made me realize? This is the other thing. It's just hair. Like I'm saying all this, but it's realistically, it's just hair. And like, yes, it's my hair, and yes, it's very special to me because it's me. Whatever you put your mind to is what your reality will be. The fact that I have these emotions about cutting off my hair and the significance of that, to me, I'm going to try my best to continue to cultivate the feeling that I have as of now. Because I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I know I haven't been as personal, there hasn't been as many vlogs, and if you want more, leave a comment down below. But this past year after I graduated I've had some really dark times, to be honest with you. But I also think I grew a lot through that. I'm way stronger than I was before. I hope this makes sense. I know it probably sounds like I'm rambling, and I hope maybe you gained something from this. And if you did, leave a like, subscribe, because the journey I'm pursuing to, you know, help others and be of service, and to also just enjoy the little things like this bright yellow car and these clothes that don't mean anything, but for some reason can bring joy at times. I'm gonna continue to, you know, document that stuff. So that's gonna do it. Hope you enjoy. Like, you can still see my parts. It's literally been a day. It's been like less than 24 hours since I cut them. So I'm decent. Do I start waves? Do I just grow it out immediately? Like, I don't know. But yeah. Damn. Hold up. I'm gonna get a close up for another thumbnail option. What? Huh? I cut my locks. Stupid ass. Yeah, I make myself laugh. What about it?